Mr. Light, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KB Security? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please! A criminal, a thief? She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no way. No, I'm not accepting this. So you mean to tell me that because your gold digger of a wife can't stop spending money, you decided to turn to a life of crime to appease her? Yo, Desi gotta be slanging some wicked... I'm sorry. Next part of this. Yo, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and before we dive into things, I just want to firstly address Capcom, because who do you guys think you are? Okay, I come back and I see on my screen updated, and it gives me a list of updates of all these things, and we have something called the gallery mode now. We have this fancy little exit game button up here in the top right corner. Like, what is happening? And y'all listen to this. What is that? Different sound effects? Hello? But anyways. So clearly the game got updated, and it's pretty cool because, you know what I'm saying, I love it when old games get love, and when developers don't just forget that they make some, especially with remakes. A lot of times they're cash grabs, but it seems like Capcom really loves the fact that Ace Attorney is kind of has a cult following, so I think that's really dope. But before we go into other tangents here, I just want to talk about what today's episode is about. So we're on episode number 2, the Stolen Turnabout, and the last time, if you remember, we ended up finding more information out with the whole scene and investigation between whether or not Master Mask or Ron Delight, whatever you want to call them, right? Ron Delight, Master Mask, and what his activities were like. And apparently he was supposedly at this security building where the CEO was murdered, and we got to investigate the scene a little bit and see a couple of things. So some interesting stuff here that we're about to jump into. So ladies and gentlemen, instead of just yammering and sitting here and making you guys kind of sit here and go, oh my gosh, oh brother, stop talking, let's just dive into it, you know? Hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, by the way. I know that, like, you know what I'm saying, the video, there was no video posted last week. It's okay, we're gonna be diving right back into this right now, and then I do plan on having more videos and stuff come out at least once a week during the holidays. It'll slow down a little bit, but I put that in an update if you want to check out my latest post on YouTube. But let's see here. Yeah, we already investigated all this. What else did we have to do? We didn't have to talk anymore, right? Yeah, I think we just dip. Main exhibition hall. I have to be real. I forgot what we need to do. Oh, the sacred urn. That's right. We have to break her cyclocks. Oh, I forgot about this. I'm not gonna lie. Dang, bro. Sacred urn. Let's just give it a shot. It won't make us go back. It won't make us go back. That's right. All right, let's try to crack it. I'm actually not that bad at usually coming back to try to figure this stuff out. Wait, Nick, I want to find out about the murder, but I also want to know about the urn. I like to know it myself. All right, let's get it. So we need the court record, and yeah, hold on. So they introduced this autoplay feature, right? I think it literally plays the game for you. Am I right, boys? Sacred urn. I don't know, but I clearly won't be doing that. We've already made it this far. Ain't no way I'm gonna autoplay my way through something. I'm just playing. We need to use the Magatama. What do I do? Oh, I have to talk to her. That's right. Or I have to present. All right. Let's see what secrets you have, Miss Adrian. I forgot her last name. The Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence the urn was submitted at the trial was genuine? What do you mean? I've seen it before. But that's not gonna be enough. Newspaper clipping, Kane's autopsy report. Magatama treasure exhibit poster. I think that what gives it away is the fact that it's broken and has AMI on it. It's the real deal. Well, Miss Andrews? See, look, it was a fake after all. Huh? I mean, your evidence is fake too, as I expected. Oops, I guess that isn't. So the photo of the urn isn't gonna help much? What would I possibly have? Security crime photo? I must not have enough evidence. There's no way. Bro, there's actually no way. Tear of Emanon, Brown of Left Hand of Hades. Portrait of Magina. Mahina. I don't know how to say it. Article of Master's first heist. It doesn't say anything on it. Kane's autopsy report. Master striking a pose. Yeah, bro, he's not even holding it, so it doesn't matter. I mean, the only other way that I can think of is if we pull out a profile. All right, we don't know. We're gonna have to back up. Let's stop before I embarrass myself. Let's go see if we can go like talk to, oh wait, the security guard office. That's right. Okay, this is where we need to go. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. That's a yikes. Anyway, KB security guard office. Wow, this is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Oh, I just remembered. Larry might be. Hey Nick, what's up? You gotta be kidding me. So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you too. Hi, Larry. Here I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I've got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for, Larry. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies, right? Larry, why are you switching up on me like this? That was then and this is now. What do you want, $20? Let's talk. So what's this good info that you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. He wants a bribe? I literally just asked him if he wants $20. He read my mind. Oh my gosh. I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has some claws. Okay, you really want to know, Larry? Guys, he's beyond help. I mean, I don't really know what else I could say at this point that doesn't, like, already, like, I don't know. Like, we already know Larry, like, who he was from, like, the first game. And then again in the second game. But this third game, like, or no, sorry, we didn't see him since the first game. Second game, he's probably locked up for being a weirdo. Yes, so tell me. Maya, don't play into this. Okay, so the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron Delight was fired. And there was no warning at all. It happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. Larry, that's your day job, right? Thank you, Phoenix. Like, sometimes Phoenix just gets it. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by all right, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh? And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't mind calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long? So let's talk about the night of the crime. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me and I can't operate the equipment. And I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here.
Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick.
Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. I wasn't. Anyway, the point is that you were here that night, right? Oh. Here we go again, y'all. Oh no, I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay? Looks like I'm gonna have to break his Cyclops after all. Let's just try it. Get the Magatom out, bust it out on him, pause. Also, Larry, what's in that bag? Maybe I actually kind of want to inspect the office if I can't get through this. Maybe we'll get some clues. On night of the crime, you were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course it was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just to go see Mr. Light? But that was, this is... Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never, I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow, now that's confidence. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? You have evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning the position as he should have been. Didn't he give this to me? I mean, it doesn't matter. He was just getting in there. That's not really evidence. Found him Ron's wallet, publicity photo. I don't have anything. I have nothing. Wait a minute. Yeah, I have nothing. I have nothing, bro. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Let's examine some stuff. That's my partner seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. What kind of operation are y'all running here where y'all are just spilling beverages on all the important equipment? And how did you not get billed for it? It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Right. Sure. Something is written on this poster here in fine print. A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Obey thy superior. Number 2, respect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Superior. Why can I not say it right? Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed, Wendy Oldbag. No. 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 Not the old bag. Not the old bag again, y'all. I don't know if I could do another game. I promise. I don't know if I could do another game of this, y'all. Not with her behind the podium. I can't. Wendy Oldbag, why are you not retired yet? Oh my gosh, you were like 72 years ago. Come on, Chief. Bro, you were too old to be doing this. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with her real genuine ray gun, and she's still carrying around the ray gun. That's why I said she needs to retire. It's not real. Yeah, sounds scary, all right. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. Thank God. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Yeah, thank goodness. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right. Did you know that you hung it right on top of some kind of lever? Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn. So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen? Huh? It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick? Yeah, but for a different reason. Because you guys are both lunatics and I'm ready to get out of here because you guys are getting ready to get me arrested. Let's look at this. Wow, take a look at these things here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say, huh? Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh, boy. How did this guy ever get a job in here anyway? Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them. All of them. That wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's definitely Larry. Hey, Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry?
Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, all right?
Something always stinks. It's always the butt. Sorry, I already clicked on this. I'm just doing this real quick. Okay. And then, KB.
That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating.
Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate.
No, Biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room.
Somewhere? Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency?
Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what a security professionals call teamwork.
Even Maya and Pearl could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I didn't even say that out loud. Examine everything with even a whiff of old bag on it. I don't know if y'all can see that achievement, but that's probably like the worst achievement I think I've ever gotten in the history of achievements. Let's see if there's anything that unlocked by talking to him. It didn't. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You've gotta be kidding me. There is nothing that I even got from that. Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. We didn't talk to Larry about the stuff that we found here. Let's see if he knows anything about this. Hey Larry, there's something I want you to look at. Hey Nick, I told you I'm not a pro. Or I'm a pro, and you don't interrupt the pro when he's working. I don't have time to chat. Alright, whatever. Okay, what about the button? Okay, still nothing. Larry! You gotta be kidding me, bro. Okay, well, we're not getting anything out of this guy. Oh, is there any sliding? No. Okay, let's go to the CEO's office, and then let's see if we can talk to Ron, actually. Security guard office, mass hideout, main exhibition hall. Can we not go back to code? Okay, there we go. Let's talk. No, we can't even do that. Let's see, detention center. Dude. What proof could we have that he wasn't working? She would know nothing about what we have, and neither would... Oh, brother. Yeah, I'm letting you know right now, we are kind of cooked. Let's go see if we miss anything in investigating, because like I feel like there's something that we have to be missing. Okay, so let's examine. What about this box again? That pathetic looking wooden box. That's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on it. I worked so hard to make that box, huh? You made that poor excuse of a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it had been better if Master taken the box too. Yeah, I think we already talked about that. If you take that diamond you received the other day instead. Found in the building. Proof that he was slacking off. That was the camera's warehouse data. Publicity photo. A shot of striking a pose. A cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Let's go back to Larry and see if we can get him slacking off of the wallet, because he was the one who handed me the wallet saying he found it. How would he have found the wallet if he was, you know, if he wasn't slacking off or like outside of the office, you know? Let's see if we can break him. Present the Magatone. Let's see if we can get him in on something here. Like something's got to not be airtight enough for him to just. Yes, we get it. We know. Okay, let's try the wallet. Oh, let's go. He found the wallet. Oh, thank God. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I genuinely did not think that was gonna work. I genuinely did not think it was gonna work. I thought I was missing some evidence. Thank you, bro. This wallet, you know about this, right?
I've never seen it before.
Liar, you hand-delivered this wallet to Mr. Light just yesterday.
Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet?
I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building.
1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office.
Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murder had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. What are the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen, Larry, we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift because the time of death was 1 a.m. Whew. Boy, you really had me scared. What? After 10 p.m. Oh, wait. Yeah, after 10 p.m. Bro. Nah, bro. Now, why would that be it? It's the same thing. Oh my gosh. You know, Capcom, there are other things you could update in this game besides just the clues, bro. I mean, just besides the settings. You could really get some of these clues connected so that when I present one, you've done it before. I don't know why that wasn't. Because look, bro. Literally, found in Ron's wallet, used the night of the crime at 1 a.m. And then the autopsy report, time of death at 1 a.m. So the person who committed the murder, same thing, bro. Just whatever. They need a particular piece of evidence. We got it. Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does, but I can't show the record to just anyone, you know. That key card data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. No! Larry, you might become my thumbnail. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling lazy on this thumbnail. Night of the crime. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Here we go. Huh? Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Wait, who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally, I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. So is that why you left the security guard's office? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. You know, I have all the sympathy in the world for Larry right now, but I cannot with our dialogue. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Normally, I just suck it up and I just keep it going. But like Larry, like any dialogue with Larry, this is the same from the first game. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. Larry's not a bad character. I actually mess with him a lot. But for some reason right now, it's just like I genuinely can't get past this. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry, please. Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got? She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Nick. Oh my gosh, Larry. I just want this conversation to be over with. Yo, Kane's list. I think you know how much I want to help you guys, but I really don't know what to... You don't know what to say about it. Okay, what about the buzzer? The buzzer in the CEO's office directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Larry, stop, bro. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks. I try, guys. Ugh! Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. I just can't with the dialogue. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the third floor of the basement. The CEO's office on the first floor. I thought it'd be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a... Did he just say
that the security office is on the 3rd floor and that the CEO's office on the 1st, or vice versa? Bro, there's no way. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't know it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take one more look for me, pretty please? Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. Yeah, okay, buddy. Review the film, please. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't even think Larry... Huh? What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake. You have to be kidding me. But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once. In the morning. At around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. The buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. on October 12th in the CEO's office. Oh my goodness. Do we need to talk about anything else? It went off. I'm confused. Are we gonna talk about it or no? I guess not. So it went off right at 1:02. It says. Cool. Bro made haste. It was like 1 minute. It was 1 minute from when the wallet was used. Oh, to get into the CEO office. Never mind. That makes sense. I mean, I don't know, bro. There's nothing else to talk about. Okay, so let's maybe talk about this. You guys really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is with all this reflecting, where's time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting on it. Okay. What are you going on about, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record? Huh? The record? No, nothing at all. This guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Let's just leave. Alright. Now let's present this to Gumshoe. Let's see if maybe he's got something to say about it. Detective Gumshoe, about this right here. Sorry, it's hard to believe there's a limit how much my brain can hold. I got 2 ears and 2 eyes, but only got 1 brain. It's not really hard to believe. Alright. I got nothing then, bro. Maybe we go to Desiree? No. I don't know where to go, y'all. Can't even talk to bro. If there's maybe there's something else we can show Gumshoe. Buzzer record, the buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. He's got nothing to say about that. Yeah. Bro's got nothing. We don't have the ability to talk to Ron, so I mean we could just see where we get with Adrian, because she bugging right now. She really think I'm not about to figure this out. Adrian, I'm on you. Like white on rice. Like cheese on pizza. That the trial was genuine. What if I just showed her Maya's profile? Okay, maybe not. Submitted the trial was genuine. Was it something she said? Okay, no. Homicide detective. I wish I could just use her thing, bro. Use her profile. Okay. It's not that. Do I have any evidence? Founder of the Karain channeling technique. I'm trying to figure out what it could be. Went off at 1 a.m. The box? Am I high? What? Bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I might have to look this up. Because this doesn't even make sense to me. It says that Ron is available at the detention center. It said he should be, but he definitely isn't. We just went there. Yeah, see? I must be missing something. Okay, wait, no. There's a step that I'm missing. Hold on. So I did forget to... I just read it over again. It says I forgot to present the blackmail item. About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot too, pal. Why would Kane Bullet have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, alright. Okay. And I swear if that was it, like, I'll be grateful because I don't have to, like... I literally cannot figure out where I need to go. Oh, Bullard's profile. Okay, it's another thing I've forgotten, apparently. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm not feeling this investigation anymore. It might just be because it's probably my own fault because I'm, like, not playing it consistently enough. But, bro, I can't sit here for 2 hours straight trying to remember how to give all these pieces of evidence. Like, I gotta present his profile. Why didn't we just talk about him while he was already the subject matter? Like, this is the thing that, like, if I have to be real before we get into this, bro, this is, like, the one thing that I think about Ace Attorney that really bugs me sometimes. Is, like, like, I like the linking of evidence across different conversations and stuff. Like, me getting someone's profile from Gumshoe and then taking it to, like, Larry, for example, makes sense, right? But having to go from literally me talking to Gumshoe and then I get his profile and then we just stop talking and then I go, his profile. Why didn't we just keep talking about it? Am I missing? I must be missing something because it doesn't make sense any other way. Tell us more about Bullard. That's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bullard, pal. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were just, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, now is our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Like, buddy, like, this stinks, bro, sometimes. Can you tell us some more info about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets during this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love money. I can never get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff there and there's millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently, it was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah, oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Mask to Mask. What, really? Finally, we're getting somewhere. Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, this company's reputation really took a nosedive. Wow, I couldn't get the sentence out. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Okay. See, now we're getting somewhere, and now we can go talk to whatchamacallits. To Ron. About time. Ah, Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight? Did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore. Ron, you wanted to be here, dog, big dog. I don't know what you wanted me to do about this. Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see... On the same night the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then that's where the CEO Kane Bullard was murdered. But there's only one Ron... Boy, stop biting your lip when I'm talking to you. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Alright, Mask to Mask. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Mask to Mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight, at the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Being this absolute goof. Yeah, we don't need to do all that again. We know. Yep. Take a good look, everyone.
Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. Yeah, we get it. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, you were at KB Security at the time. So the person dressed up as Master Mask in this photo, it's got to be Detective Atme. Right? So the night of the crime. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor. You went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the key card to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. Wallets. When I went into the CEO's office, somebody was in there. Someone? Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! What? I just saw Luke Atme's silhouette. If his goofy self was the one that was actually in there, messing around, fooling around in that office, I might actually have an aneurysm. Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. Oh, brother. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. Delight kinda sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Why were you fired? Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How do you know? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please! Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Whew, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief? She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no way. So you... No, I'm not accepting this. So you mean to tell me that because your gold digger of a wife can't stop spending money, you decided to turn to a life of crime to appease her? Yo, Desi gotta be slanging some wicked... I'm sorry. Next part of this. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money, except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So he became Master Mask for Desiree, huh? Interesting. Let's not talk about it because we did that. Let's what's this? This list we found in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. Hey, this is a list of all the things Master Mask stole! And that's the value of each item listed next to them. $100,000, $150,000. Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? The numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the prices should at least be 3 times higher than that. I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard. Okay. And what about the first heist? Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right, I got a sudden burst of inspiration. Let me guess, you hide in that trash can? I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Then I quickly changed to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo, is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even pros can see through that in a heartbeat. About the first heist, guard in photos were on Delight. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the Master Mask disguise. That's interesting. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. And that must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? You got them starting when? Tell me more now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. I only lied to you from the very beginning and decided not to tell you that I was getting blackmail letters almost a decade ago. I just thought they were normal. Like, bro, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Blackmail letter. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. This is the first one that ever called me out at a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity just like that? Nah, it's not easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, so give up. It went on to say, so in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all the trouble to steal. Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? Heist plans? What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. My guy. So Ron Delight was mask to mask after all, but someone else is behind the thefts? Someone who planned them all out in detail? All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of those plans too? Well, see, truth is I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you just told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Ron, before I go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes, please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course, I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they discovered what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I knew it. I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya. Hey, Pearly! I'm back! How did you get here? Let me guess. You drove? Like... I mean, come on. Come on. Hey, Pearl, so what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane Village to have it examined. And what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's a real urn. Whew. That's a relief. I was really worried. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint and that they were put on their urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? We gotta find out how they got there. That's the big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there. Okay, we'll find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. Okay. All right. Let's go talk to... We got that. Now we can break our psych locks. Let's break our psych locks. And this episode took way longer than I wanted it to, so we're just gonna have to end it here, unfortunately. I apologize. I very much apologize. All right. Oh, Pearl. How nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh. Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Okay. We don't need to talk. We just need to present the Magatama. The Magatama! I don't know what that was, y'all. I'm sorry. I was trying to simulate what using the Magatama would be like. Yeah, bro. I have evidence now. I have hard evidence. Let's go. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is genuine article. Pearls went back to the Korean village and had it examined. Oh, is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again. Did you say again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened again. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? That's exactly what I'm saying. Are you just repeating everything that I'm saying right now? Listen. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? How do I 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 know? Please be the right answer. Let's go. I ain't gonna lie. I had no faith that that was gonna be the right answer. This poster was recently, right? It was taken recently, right? Poster? The poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said, I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Amy. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. Okay, so we still have actually one more cyclock. I am? I mean, what does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when this photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth. Wait! 4. Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. It looks like she's not going to give up that last cyclock so easily. Do you have any proof the urn was broken at Lordly Taylor? Do I have any proof? Oh, brother. I mean, the fact that there's paint all over it. So, hold on. Poster for the treasures. So we know that because of the paint in the photo. I don't know if I should select this as my evidence. I probably should, right? Yeah, there's nothing else. There's no other way. Dang it. You gotta be kidding me. Any proof that it was broken at Lordly Taylor? I mean, so we know the paint is on there, but I'm not gonna, so the paint wasn't on there right then. I was thinking maybe the paint on there would be it. Okay. We'll just start over again. So I'm thinking that it was probably, do I have proof that the urn was broken at Lordly Taylor? I think it might have been, that wasn't it. We're cooked. The warehouse camera went off at 1 a.m. Photo of the storeroom entrance. So I'm thinking it's gonna be, sorry, I just clicked that one. I'm looking it up, y'all. I'm not doing this. I have no HP. I gotta look it up. Nah, bro. See, this is exactly, I'm so glad I actually looked at it. I'm so glad I looked at it. Y'all, look what they wanted me to do again. Y'all, they made new dialogue. Y'all, they made new dialogue. They made new dialogue after I've clicked on it twice and it never went into my inventory. This game actually is bugging. Like, there's no way. All right, Capcom, I take it back. Y'all could have cooked a little bit on the updates. So y'all could definitely have done a little bit with the updates. I'm not saying that it wasn't completely user error, okay? Some of this is definitely my fault. Like, I couldn't find stuff, fine. But like, bro, the evidence in the having to talk to people after talking to them one time on the same subject, like, oh, brother. So I gotta present the urn. Sorry to break it to you. Yep. How do I know it was broken recently? Because the picture here says that it was different letters. That's why, okay? All right. Okay. Are you kidding me? Are you? I am. Okay, yes. And now we go to the box. Well, Miss Andrews. What am I supposed to do with this? The urn has these pretty little pink splotches on it. And there's some on the box the urn was stored in too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say? So, what does that prove? That the urn was dropped along with the box is when they both got paint on them. Are you with me so far? Dang, he is clocking her. Yes. The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken here too. So, can you prove that? Can you prove the box was dropped here in the basement warehouse? Yes! With the warehouse photo. Well, Miss Ann, are you joking? Y'all. This episode has actually got me like messed up. Why in the world would they let me examine this stuff before I reach dialogue to actually collect the evidence? I already put these pieces together. What is Mr. Nick? This is turning exactly as I thought it would. Oh, is it? Is it Nick? Is it Nick? Because you didn't even bother yet. You don't even get Phoenix anymore. I'm disrespecting. Oh, did it, Nick? Slide over. Present the Magatama back to her again. There's actually no way. There's no way. This game legit has me like stun locked, bro. Dumbfounded. Present the urn. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn was broken. Yeah, and we know it was recently too because of the photo, right? So bing boom bops. Okay. And now we have the box. And now we have the box to present. I was thinking the warehouse photo because the paint's in the photo, because they let me, for some reason, talk about the warehouse photo from the other one, but not the paint. I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. There's pink paint splattered on the floor and the walls of this basement warehouse, but there's an odd shape imprinted into the part of the paint stain, am I right? Yes. If you put this box into the impression of the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there, and that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright. That's right, Adrian. That's right. Unlock successful. Let's talk about the sacred urn. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boys, this made me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I just know how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken. On the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. Oh my gosh. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance, the box I was carrying around crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise, and I thought my heart was gonna stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. Why are we getting so many of these shots? The broken pieces of urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. I didn't even read the rest of it, bro. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure that Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Kareem Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed to Amy. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Amy. Any sane person, really? Okay, that was funny actually. Oh, Pearl. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. That makes me feel a little bad. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Broken repair by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in its box, kept out of sight. All that just to get that out of her? That was not worth it. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. The Amy Fey statue. Aha! Nah. Don't rewrite history. We saw it moved. Nah, I know everybody right now is already thinking, that's why you couldn't collect the evidence. No, bro. The box, in this very episode, I looked at that box. And that statue was moved. So in this instance, in this part, everything was moved. The game literally was forcing me not to collect it until I got to this part. I already know people are going to try to rewrite history with that one. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls of the floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see, now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What, Pro? What did you find out that all the adults overlooked? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I didn't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day it was moved, but why? Carried into the basement warehouse the day of the crime, moved again that night. I mean, didn't they get the baton or whatever, the scimitar out of her hand? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Ron DeLight, was at KB Security. So then, why did another mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. One undeniable fact! The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. What? I'm lost. Y'all got me. Y'all got me, bro. Y'all got me. I'm lost. I don't know. Has there ever been a time in Ace Attorney history where I've been more lost than I am right now? I don't think I'm lost because I don't know what's happening. I think I'm lost because I feel like there were so many layers to this that they were purposely trying to keep hidden that, like, the pieces from where they lie don't even make sense to me. Like, I think if I'm thinking about this correctly, now that I have all the pieces at the end of this episode, basically Ron was getting blackmailed throughout his time as Mask to Mask. Who was doing it, we don't know, but I'm going to assume that it's Atme. Atme wanted the glory and the fame from being the ace detective to be finding Mask to Mask and basically orchestrate this whole big weird thing, right? I mean, he's crazy enough to do that, I feel. So that's what's going on there. And Ron is basically being given money in order to, like, keep this whole thing up, because all that matters to Atme is flair and being, like, eccentric, because, like, yeah, y'all know. Now from there, we do know that he was called to the office of the CEO. Now here's where things start getting a little rocky, because we don't know who killed the CEO. We know that he was knocked out. Maybe Atme did it, but we do know that he was knocked out, and then the CEO was killed. Ron put the body away, then ran away. And Ron used to work there. Detective Atme probably would know this because of, like, records or something. I don't know, bro. I'm honestly kind of done with trying to figure it out. Not because I'm not feeling this case as much as I was, but just because, like, I just need time to let my mind sit with where we're at right now. So, only other thing I didn't like about this episode was the dialogue. The dialogue blows, and the sequence of events to get evidence and it being layered in a way that things are logged. Like, that's not new to us. That's happened before, but it has never happened in a way where it's like the evidence was there and I could collect it. Like, but I just couldn't. And there was no reason for it. Like, I've never in Ace Attorney history, I believe, picked up evidence and went, this is probably not relevant. Or or been like, you know, oh, no. There's never been a time in Ace Attorney history where I've gone to pick up something and it wouldn't let me, and then I had to go back and pick it up again to later work. It might have happened maybe once or twice, so I don't remember. And I probably did it in the right sequence and didn't even notice it. But I don't know. Other than that, you know, we're going to get into this trial tomorrow. And we'll hopefully get to a point where we're going to be getting out of this, because high-key I'm ready for the next one already. Again, not because I'm not feeling this one as much, but it's just been going on for a minute. So, yeah. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you are new, and that alert bell notification so you always know when I'm posting a video and you get personalized alerts that hit your feed letting you know exactly when I post. As well, in the description below, we do have a Discord, so if you want to join that, have some good discussions about Ace Attorney, about video games, about anime, books, entertainment, pop culture, whatever you want to talk about, join that and you can have some good discussions about that as well. And we also have announcements for when I go either live on Twitch or when I post a video on YouTube, so you don't even have to hit the notification bell on YouTube if you don't want to. You can go to Discord and you get alerted that way. But again, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. It's been a joy. I can't wait to dive into the next one. For the rest of the week, I'm going to be working on some Chrono Trigger videos. Or on the Chrono Trigger video, I'm going to do one side quest episode. It's probably going to be about 2 hours long, more than likely. So stay tuned for that, all my Chrono Trigger enjoyers, and we'll keep melding this in between to keep the videos popping and going. So anyways, again, that's it. I will see y'all in the very next video. I love y'all. Stay safe. It's crazy out here. And I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace, y'all.